Hey everyone, my name is Carmen and welcome to a new slime review video. Today I'll be giving a 100% honest, famous versus underrated slime shop review on Snoop Slimes and Sonria Slime. I have two packages worth over $180, so don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe if you enjoy my reviews and slime content. Let's start off with our first slime shop, Sonria Slime. I purchased 6 different slimes from them, and in the package they included some borax powder, citric acid, and a slime care card. The slimes that I purchased were Happy, Frosty Flakes, Birthday Cake, Dream, Jingle Bell Rock, and I Love You With All My Heart. In total, after discounts, I paid around $83. We'll be starting off with our first slime called Happy. This is a bright yellow colored dry icy slime. It is scented a blend of bergamot, frankincense, and lang lang, which to me smells mostly fruity. It's a citrus scent that is fresh and slightly earthy. This slime comes topped off with some glitter and a sunflower charm. Since the texture is pretty dry, it feels heavy, thick, and doughy. The texture is slightly sizzly as well, and honestly, I would just say it reminds me of a clear-based cloud dough. This slime is stretchy and is able to make some tiny bubble pops here and there. Overall, not really my favorite icy slime since I prefer mine to be softer and squishier, and this one feels really thick and doughy. But if you like those type of slimes, this is really great for you. It's very easy to play with and to handle, so it's really great for beginners, and it didn't melt at all after letting it sit for more than a month. This next slime is called I Love You With All My Heart, and this is a clear base crunchy fishbowl slime. There's a couple of different add-ins in here: sparkle glitters, heart glitters, some bingsu beads, and red fishbowl beads along with the clear ones. Since I did let this slime sit, it was a little melted, which is pretty normal, especially for clear slimes. Clear slimes tend to start melting after a week or two. Thicker ones do tend to stay activated longer, and this base was pretty thick after I fully activated it, and I really loved how clear it was for how strongly scented it was. Overall, it's a pretty gorgeous, crunchy slime. I love the texture of the beads. They're not irritating at all, and they're really great for bubble pops and crunchy ASMR. Once fully activated, the slime didn't feel sticky or tacky at all, even when I inflated it a ton, but there is some minor bead fallout. If you don't mind the fallout, then I definitely recommend this slime. It's super pretty and super crunchy as well. Next up, we have a slime called Dream, and this one is scented a blend of lavender, chamomile, and juniper. Not really sure what chamomile and juniper smells like, but this one smells pretty strongly like lavender to me. So it is a floral scent that matches the name very well. This one is a light blue, thick and doughy cloud cream slime. I believe it comes with some sparkle glitters and cloud phemos, but I couldn't really find it throughout my slime. So I either didn't get any or they're just lost in the slime. Anyways, back to the texture. It feels really thick and doughy. It's fun to squish and stretch and really reminds me of the icy texture, but slightly doughier. This one performs very similarly, so it's stretchy, makes some decent bubble pops, and it's sizzly when you play with it. This one inflates a little bit as well, and overall, it's not really my favorite texture, but that's because I'm not a huge fan of thick and doughy ones. But if you like your slime super thick and doughy, this is a great purchase. It has a nice calming scent, a pastel blue color, and a texture that is very easy to handle, which is great for beginners. Next up is Frosty Flakes, which is a white glue based crunchy slushy slime. This slime is sugar cookie scented, and to me it smells mostly like vanilla, which does smell sweet and pleasant. This slime comes with some strawberry pheno slices, the top of the slime is super nice and crunchy, and it comes with a super glossy white glue base. It was a little sticky, so I did have to activate it, but after fully activating it, it turned into a really nice crunchy slushy slime. I really like how the slime is pretty packed, but not too packed, so that there's enough base to make it squishy, longer lasting, and really great to make bubble pops with. Honestly, I really like the texture. It's squishy, super stretchy, and really great for crunchy ASMR, except that there is a bit of bead fallout when you're playing with it, so keep that in mind. This next slime from Sonria is called Birthday Cake. It is a thick, dried cloud slime that comes with some sprinkles on top. And of course, this slime is scented just like sweet vanilla birthday cake. Since this cloud slime is super thick and dry, it does require a little bit of fluffing up and stretching to drizzle. It does rip a little bit, so you're gonna have to play with it very delicately. It's not a super stretchy one. It's a slow stretch cloud slime that requires extra strength to stretch it, since in my opinion it feels a little stiff to me. Definitely requires some extra time and care to handle this slime, but it does make nice slow drizzles. As for most cloud slimes, there is the normal amount of snow residue and fallout, but this one also has some sprinkle fallout as well. Lastly, from Sonria Slime, we have Jingle Bell Rock, and this is a clear semi-foam that has a light red base and some rainbow foam beads on top. It also comes with 2 of these bell charms, but they don't ring anymore since there's probably slime in it, and is topped off with some glitter. The rainbow beads on top give it some nice top crunch, and the base was a little sticky, so I did have to activate it, which is pretty normal since it's a clear base slime, and I let it sit. And after fully activating it, it turned into a really nice crunchy slime. I really like Floam since they're soft, they're non-irritating, and they're nice and squishy. In my opinion, this has the perfect amount of base to bead ratio. It gives really nice bubble pops, and overall, this is one of my favorite crunchy slimes. The slime was described to be scented as a fruity cereal, and it's scented just like that, like Fruity Pebbles. Overall, I did like my slimes from Sonria Slime, and if you're interested, make sure to check them out. Next up, we have a package from Snoop Slimes. I purchased 4 different slimes from them, and in the package they included 2 small squishies, a slime care card, borax powder, and a sticker. Anyways, the 4 slimes that I purchased were Sugar Plum Fairy Fluff, Snoop Patch Kidz, Funfetti Cake, and Krispy Marshmallow Treat. We'll be starting off with Funfetti Cake, which is a DIY clay slime that comes with a vibrant neon pink base. The pink base is a soft and squishy sleigh slime with a bit of snow in it and smells lightly like sweet cake. It comes with 2 of these clay pieces that look like sugar cookies. You also get a bag of sprinkles and a bit of the snow butter slime. The white snow butter smells very strongly like a sweet frosting or pound cake, a lot stronger than the pink base. Once you fully assemble the slime with the clay pieces, it looks like a Funfetti cake. Both the clay pieces were very soft and easy to mix in, and once you fully mix up the slime, it turns into a super fluffy clay slime. The slime does feel a little wet to the touch, but it is incredibly soft, stretchy, and creamy. I really love inflating this one since it becomes so sizzling. Definitely recommend getting this one if you love an extremely soft and inflating clay slime. This one has to be one of my favorites. Next up from Snoop Slimes, we have Snoop Patch Kidz, which is inspired by Sour Patch Candy. This is a clear base, crunchy snow fizz slime that comes half green and half yellow. You get a bit of this iridescent glitter and some star sprinkles. This slime is scented Sour Patch Kids, and to me, it is very, very strong. I might say it's a little too strong. Definitely lingered on my hands after playing with it, and it smells very sour, and it does kind of smell like Sour Patch Kids, like a sour fruity candy, but a little too artificial in my opinion, but I think it is pretty accurate. The texture of the Snow Fizz slime is actually one of my favorites. This one feels very, very stretchy and creamy, and that's how I like mine. Sometimes you get ones that are tight and a little hard to stretch, but this one's the complete opposite. It's extremely easy to stretch and inflate. It doesn't get sticky or tacky, and there's a lot of snow in it, so it makes really nice, crunchy, and crispy ASMR. Definitely recommend this texture if you're looking for something super crunchy and easy to play with. This next slime from Snoop is called Krispy Marshmallow Treat. It is another DIY clay slime. It comes with a light blue clay slime base that is scented lightly like a marshmallow treat. You also get a clay crispy treat with 2 little marshmallow pieces in it, some of these Lucky Charm female slices, and a glossy white slime drizzle. This one is really fun to assemble, and I really love how the pastel colors really match. Once fully assembled, the clay piece looks super realistic and delicious, and I can't wait to mix the slime. This one is probably my favorite slime in this video. As you can see, the clay piece was ultra soft, very, very easy to mix in, and it came with 2 of these little marshmallow pieces that actually felt squishy like marshmallows. For a second there, I thought the marshmallows were real, so I had to smell them up close, and they didn't smell like anything. I wasn't sure what they were made of, but they didn't feel like the same type of clay as the marshmallow treat. It might not even be clay, but I was still able to squish it up and mix them into the slime. Once you fully mix it up, it turns into one of my all-time favorite textures, a fluffy, inflatable clay slime that gets really sizzly. This one feels very similar to the Funfetti Cake, but I prefer this one a lot more. It feels slightly thicker, but it's still super stretchy and very, very creamy. This one has a little more structure, so it allows it to inflate more, and the sizzles for this one just are so amazing. I 100% recommend this one if it interests you and you're able to grab it. Lastly, from Snoop Slimes, we have Sugar Plum Fairy Fluff, and this is another fluffy cloud slime, and it has this blue to purple color shift, which I really enjoy. This slime comes with some of these snowflake glitters that match the colors very well, and a matching tutu charm. I'm going to start off by saying that I really like this cloud slime. I totally prefer mine to be super soft, and this one is very, very soft, very squishy, and easy to stretch and drizzle. So I do personally prefer this one over Sonria's since it's just a lot easier to handle. Again, it's very stretchy, very squishy, it's a lot softer, and it doesn't require too much strength to stretch. But this one is a little wet, so keep that in mind. If you want it to be softer and squishier, it will have a little more water content in it. I definitely do think it's worth it to create this type of texture. This one fluffs up very easily, and I'm sure it'll be easier to drizzle. And as the name suggests, this one is scented like sweet plum. Overall, I enjoyed my slimes from Snoop Slimes, and I actually really like their recipes, so definitely recommend checking them out if you haven't already. And that is all for this slime review video. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!